is permutations and combinations. I know like most of the people are aware of importance of this topic, but guys, like no need of any worries. I'll show you the best logics in PNC. Like even like would like to share a point. In 2014 in IIT Delhi, I have got a certificate of taking the best session of permutations and combination with probability. So this is one of my favorite topic and the topic which where I am very much comfortable. So would like to share the similar logics to you also, and you can make maximum use of this. But make sure one thing, if you really know that what is actually PNC, how important is this PNC in the placements in competitive examination and especially government examinations, UPSC, defense, banking industry, you all know how many types of questions used to come, maximum questions used to get raised from PNC. But only one thing you can help. Please take proper notes of these 2 days of class. Today and tomorrow, we're going to deal with PNC. Please take proper notes. These notes will help you to solve maximum problems of PNC. Because PNC is such thing which can never be considered as an 100% content. Whatever I'm going to deliver to you, it might touch maximum 80% and 20% of such new questions you might find in exams which can be answerable depending on the concept what you have understood in these 2 days of session. Is that clear to everyone? Shall we start? What is replying also when I ask shall we start? If people are not interested to start PNC, I really don't think so that people are not aware of this topic. I hope everyone know this topic before itself, right? Permutations and combinations. Yes or no? Batch 1, please respond in the session, guys. All the batches used to interact in the session except the batch 1. Hardly I can see there are 1 or 2 people only. You would be like replying in the chat box, but yes, you can unmute your mic and try to respond in the class. This will never happen when you go for a classroom training. I visited the KCG like multiple times, but I've always seen the people are very active and very interactive also. But I'm expecting some more response. Okay, before I start, can you please note down all these concepts? Okay, quickly, please note down all these concepts. Then I'll start explaining each one by one. Do it fast. And once you complete it, please update me that you're done. Finish it off. Then I'll explain you. I would like to know your opinion, guys. Students, for attempting any kind of campus placements, okay, 60 to 70 percentage syllabus of permutation combination is enough to crack any campus placements. But you need 70 to 80 percentage of knowledge of PNC to go for competitive government examinations. As we all know that the objective of this training is only for the campus placements. Are you people really interested to learn up to 80 percentage of PNC, which is actually required for competitive exams? Or shall I do accordingly the campus placements where maximum 70 percentage syllabus is enough for PNC? Which one you would prefer? Up to 70 or up to 80? The extra 10% is required for competitive examination, some difficult, some level 2 questions. Which one you require for this? Accordingly, I will also plan the sessions for these 2 days. Quickly, please tell me. Shall I go accordingly the campus placements, that is, which is up to 80%. Okay. So only 1%. Okay. So most of the people, you're willing to go for maximum syllabus. We'll do for maximum. Why I'm not telling only 80? Because 100% is required for GRE, CAT. So those exams. So GMAT examinations. So we'll restrict up to 80%. This is something which can be possible in these 2 days of sessions. Okay. Let's start. See, before I start with any questions, PNC is not about dealing questions and all. PNC is first of all objective is to identify whether the question is related to permutation, whether the question related to combination, or whether the question related to both permutations and combination. First objective, identification of the problem. For that, I will tell you 2 points. Please keep these 2 points in mind. This will help you to identify what you have to do with the problem. Whether you have to do permutation, whether you have to do combination. Sometimes it is required to do both. For that, you need to remember these 2 points. Whenever any task is given to you, any task is given to you, and you have to execute the task. If you have to execute the task in step-by-step process, giving importance to the order or some proper order is there. Okay, some proper pattern is there. We have to follow the order one by one, step by step. We have to do that. Process is called a problem related to permutations, where order need to be considered. Like people visiting to a temple, going in a queue. People visiting to a temple, going in a queue. People standing in a queue for any kind of reservations. This is everything is permutations. This is everything is permutation, where order one by one at a time, only one person, one by one, the process is happening. But any kind of task where order no need to be considered, we can directly do the task without considering the order. Yes, maybe there will be conditions, but conditions are different. Order is different. Conditions are there. We have to satisfy the condition, but order is something which we need to follow a step-by-step process. So combinations will be used in those kind of tasks where order is not important and there is no step-by-step process. It's only a one-step process. Directly we attack the problem. Directly we go for the solution with a one-step process. That is something like now I need some 2 people in this class of 57 who are attending the session. I need 2 people who can unmute your mic. Now, when I'm asking 2 people, I did not mention anyone specifically. Any 2 people can unmute your mic. That is something where order is not important. Any 2. I did not ask based on alphabetical order. I did not ask based on the registration number. I asked any 2 people, please unmute your mic. That means randomly any 2 people. This is a task of combinations. This is a task of combination. But when I call your roll numbers, obviously it is an order, right? One by one. That comes a task of permutations. So the first point to be clear, in any kind of task, if order need to be followed, it's a permutation. If order no need to be followed, it's a combination. Next point. The second point to understand. Now, there are 4 categories. There are 4 categories. What are this? We will deal problems based on these 4 categories. We will deal problems based on these 4 categories. People, letters, numbers, objects. People's, letters, number, objects. See, people. We might come across different kind of situation, different kind of questions where we have to arrange or rearrange or select or do something with the people. We have to do something with the people. We might come across with some questions. We have to do something with the letters, alphabets, vowels. Similarly, we have some questions based on the odd numbers, even numbers. Okay, 2-digit number, 3-digit number, 5-digit number, repetition numbers, non-repeated numbers. This kind of questions. We'll come across to some questions where we'll see some kind of objects. real-time objects. Like you take it as there are trees, there are clocks, watches, balls, different colors of fruits, different colors of chocolates, playing cards, whatever. Objects comes into one kind of category. So in permutation combination, basically there are four categories. If there is a question and the question is dealing, one question is dealing with two different categories. In the same question, there are two different categories. For example, in how many ways you can distribute 10 chocolates to 25 childrens? In how many ways you can distribute 10 chocolates to 25 childrens? Childrens comes into which category, guys? Out of these four, childrens comes into which category? Please unmute your mic. I can't go back every time to the chat box. Children's comes into which category out of these four? People category. And chocolates comes into which category? Chocolates comes into which category? Chocolates. Children's comes into people category. What about chocolates? Objects. Now this is a question related to two different categories. Whenever the question have two different categories, it will never be combination. It will be always permutations, because permutations deal with two different categories. Permutations deal with two different categories. Combination deal with always same category. Like I need three people. I need three people from the 10 people who are sitting over there. That means there are 10 people sitting over there. Comes into people category. Out of those, I need three of them. I also need people. So my requirement and what is given to me both belong to same category. I need a 4-digit number. Where you will pick a 4-digit number? You cannot pick a 4-digit number from 26 alphabets. You have to pick a 4-digit number from the given set of letters only. That means both belong to same category. Combinations deal with always same category problems. Combination is never possible to two different categories. But there is an exceptional case in permutations. Both will happen, same category also, different category also. And I will show you what kind of questions you will find when permutation will deal with different category also, same category also. These two main statements, one based on the order, second based on the category, you can differentiate whether this problem is permutation or a problem is combination. So far, the initial information, is it everyone clear? Can we go with the concepts now? Now, see here, permutation I already told you based on the order. So whenever the question related to arranging, shuffling, reordering, all are permutation problems. Permutations is nothing but ordering, rearranging, shuffle. So these things question related to permutation. That means the first three categories are permutations. The next three categories, you select or choose, which belongs to combination problems. Now you might have a doubt that in permutation I have included numbers and letters, but in combination I have not given selection of numbers, selection letters, because selection of objects includes selection of numbers also, selection of letters also. Remember that in selection of objects, it includes the concept of selection of numbers also, selection of letters, because selection of objects, selection of numbers, selection of letters, all three are similar concept in the topic of combination. Application is one thing where the question will be mixed up, and it makes very difficult to identify whether you have to do permutation or combination. In that case, whatever I have told you so far, that will help you out. Please give the first heading, arrangement of numbers. Please give the first heading, arrangement of numbers. And there are 4 cases. Please write down the cases name. Students, shall I explain you from the basics? Do you want me to explain PNC from the basics? Yes or no? Or do you have any basic idea of what you have studied in school days? Shall I start from the scratch, or you remember something from the school days? Shall we start from the scratch? Okay. Please write down these four concepts. These four concepts belong to arrangement of numbers. These four concepts belong to arrangement of numbers. First one, no condition, that is the basics one. Second, divisible by 5. Third, they might ask you either divisible by 2, or they might ask you directly create even numbers. Fourth, range. Completed? First one, no condition. Now, what actually you mean by arrangement of numbers? They'll give you some set of numbers. They'll give you some set of numbers. From those, you have to make a 3-digit number, 4-digit number, 5-digit number, whatever has been asked in the question, depending on some conditions. Okay, you have to make a set of, now they will give you some set of digits. What are the maximum digits possible? 0 to 9, 10 digits is the maximum possibility. And there are some default things. Default, if any question is not given with any numbers, if any question is not given with any set of numbers, always take 0 to 9. If the question is not mentioned whether repetition to be allowed or not allowed, then take no repetition. Remember this, when any of the question has not been given with these two details, if they're not giving that what set of letters you have to use, default you can use 0 to 9. If it is not mentioned whether repetition to be allowed or repetition not to be allowed, if it is not mentioned, then you need to take without repetition only. Now, let me take some questions here. For example, 1 to 7, I have 7 numbers. Okay, there are 7 possibilities. I call them as 7 possibilities. My question is like, first of all, I have to make a 5-digit number. Next, I have to make a 4-digit number. Next, I have to make a 3-digit number. Okay, so 5-digit number. 5-digit number. How many possibilities I have? I can start the number with any one of the 7 possibilities. With any one of the 7 possibilities. If repetition is not allowed, out of the 7 possibilities, I have to leave one number here. I have to leave one number here because that number will be fixed in the first position. And now I do have remaining only 6 possibilities. I have remaining 5 possibilities, 4 and 3. Similarly, 7, 6, 5, 4. 7, 6, 5. Now what symbol you will use? There are two calculations which will happen in permutation, combination and probability, plus and multiplication. You have to consider the plus only in the case when it's a problem of either or case. Either or. That means either you need this, either you want that. Either or, anyone. That's where is a choice of my 2 answers. Okay. In that case, you have to use plus. Multiplication you will use when you need everything, when you need all, when you have to consider everything. Now you wanted a 5-digit number. That means to complete a 5-digit number, you want the first digit and you want the second digit and you want the third and fourth and fifth. That means you want all these 5 positions to be. So everything, all positions are multiplied. But whenever there is a option possibility of either case, either or, I'll show you such kind of questions, then we have to use plus. But when you need all the possibilities, you have to use multiplication. So whatever answers you will get, that is the answer. So that many numbers are possible, that many possibilities are there to make a 5-digit number, 4-digit number and 3-digit number. Now the same question if I do with repetition. First case 5-digit number 7 to the power of 5. Second 4-digit number 7 to the power of 4. Third case 3-digit number 7 to the power of 3. Because whatever you're going to use in the first position, you can again use in the second position, you can again use in the third position. This is the basics. Now this is a situation where I'm considering the problem without 0 in the given possibilities. When 0 comes, the problem changes, the solution changes. So far, this is a basic methodology. Depending on this, we can do the next level of problems also. Everyone understood the basics? Please respond. Everyone understood the basics? Can I move forward? Now, if I consider these numbers 0 to 5, okay, how many possibilities? 6 possibilities. So I'm going to make two different problems. The first one without repetition, a 4-digit number, next a 3-digit number. The second category, 4-digit number with repetition, 3-digit number with repetition. Now, you know that a number will never start with 0. A number will never start with 0. That means out of 6 possibilities, I cannot use 0 in the first position. That means I have only remaining 5 positions left for me. Similarly, here also 5 positions left for me. So without repetition, out of 6 possibilities, I cannot start any number with 0. So I can start with any other number other than the 0. So I have remaining only 5 possibilities. Now, out of the 6 possibilities, I already used one number here, which I can't use it again. Now, how many I have remaining? I remaining still have 5 only, because I have my 0 also. Because out of the 6, I have used one number. Without 0, I have used one number. Still, I have remaining 5, because 0 can come in the second position. Now we have 4, 3, 4. So multiply. Is it clear to everyone now? So that means here we get there are 300 numbers of 4-digit number without repetition using 0 to 5. There are 100 numbers of 3-digit using 0 to 5 without repetition. Now the situation comes for with repetition. The first position cannot be 0, so I have 5 here, I have 5 here. But the second position, third and fourth position can be any number, can be the same number what I've used in the first position, because repetition is allowed. So I can take all the 6 possibilities, 6, 6, 6, and here also 6. So this is 5 into 6 cube, and this is 5 into 6 square. All of you, have you understood the basics with 0 and without 0? Shall I go to the next one? If you understood the basics with and without 0. Okay. Now, please quickly answer this question fast. Tell me the answer. Multiply and tell me the final answer. Don't tell me only the numbers. Multiply and tell me the final answer. I've given you 0, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9. 6 possibilities are given to you. You have to make a 4-digit number. First one repetition allowed, second one repetition not allowed. Please post your answers quickly. Anyone have got the answer? One zero eight zero and 300. Wonderful. Very good. Correct answer. 1080 and 300. For the first one, out of 6, 0 cannot be in the first position. So 5. Still we have remaining 5, 4 and 3. For the second one, I start with sorry, first one is repetition allowed. So 5, 6, 6. The next one 5, 5, 4, 3. For the first one as repetition is allowed. So the first position will be without 0 and the next one can be all the 6 possibilities. So 5 into 6 cube, that is 1080. And this is 300. First position 5 without the 0 and the next one will be 5. Already we have used one number, then again 4 and 3. So this is the basics. The first one, arrangement of numbers, no condition. Let's move forward to the next one. Divisible by 5. The situation of divisible by 5. For example, I have a question of 0 to 6 possibilities. That is totally 7 possibilities. I have to make a 5-digit number and a 4-digit number. Okay. What happens here? The problem will be divided into 2 categories. The problem will be divided into 2 categories because a number will be divisible by 5 if the unit digit is ending with 0 or 5. So that itself you understood that whenever a unit digit can have 0 or 5, that means the problem need to be separately solved. Numbers ending with 0 and numbers ending with 5. First case, ending with 5. Total how many possibilities? Totally 7 possibilities. Totally 7 possibilities. In these 7 possibilities, it should end with 5. So fix 5 in the unit digit. There is only one 5 can come in the unit digit. One 5 can come in the unit digit. Now, if I keep one 5 in the unit digit, how many remaining possibilities? I have remaining 6 possibilities. What are the 6 possibilities? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. Out of this, 0 cannot come in the first position. So how many have remaining? Remaining I have 5. Now, total how many? 7. In that 7, how many you have used? You have used one number in the first position. We have used one number in the last position. So still have remaining 5, 4, 3. Come to the next one ending with 5. The next one ending with 5, ending with 0. So fix 1 0 in the last one. Now, what are the remaining numbers I have? I have from 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have remaining 6 positions. Now still remaining 5, 4, 3. These things will be multiplied, but as I have a 5-digit number, I have two different answers. I have two answers. So any one of the answers can satisfy the condition of divisible by 5. So both the answers will be added up. Both final answers will be added up. 4-digit number ending with 5. So 1 5 comes here. Now out of 7 possibilities, already 1 5 is gone. Now I cannot put 0 in the first position. So I have only remaining 5. Still a remaining 5 and 4. Ending with 0. 1 0 comes here. Out of 7, 1 0 is over. Remaining I have 6, 5 and 4. So this will be multiplied. This will be multiplied and this both answers will be added because any one of the answer will satisfy the condition. All of you, have you understood the divisible by 5? Do you want me to repeat? Do you want me to give one more question? Do you want me to go to the next concept? Another question of same pattern, or can I go to the next concept? Okay, I'll repeat again. Shall I repeat? I'll repeat with a different example. Okay, instead of explaining the same thing, I'll repeat with a different example. See, let us take 0 to 9, totally 10 possibilities. I have to make a 6-digit number. For that 6-digit number, I have to make the number in 2 cases. Why 2 cases? Because a number which is divisible by 5 which can end with 0 also, can end with 5 also. That is why I have to split it into 2 cases. So suppose this is ending with 0 and this is ending with 5. How many 0 we have out of the 10? I have only 1 0. Remaining how many I have? Remaining I have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So multiply everything. Now ending with 5. How many 5s I have in this out of 10 possibilities? I have only 1 5 in this 10 possibilities. If you have 2 5s, you have to put 2 5s. Okay. If you have 3 5s, you have to put 3 5. I have only 1 5. Remaining how many? I have 9. But I cannot take 9 because 0 should not come in the first position. In the previous concept, I have fixed 0 in the last one. That is why there is no way of coming 0 in the first. But here, as the unit digit is ending with 5, so there is a possibility that 0 can come in the first position. So I should not consider 0 in the first position. So what is remaining now? Out of 10, already 1 5 is over. Remaining 9. Out of the 9, 0 cannot come. I have only 8. But still I have another 8 because 0 can come in the second position. Now 7, 6, 5. And these both answers will be added up. These both answers will be added up. Everyone understood now? Can I proceed to one more another type of example? The next category, even numbers the next category, even numbers. Let us take 0 to 8. 9 possibilities. 9 possibilities. Now what I have to do? I have to make a 5-digit number, which is an even number. What is even number? Even number which ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. This is something called as an even number. Now, again, this problem will be split up into two cases. What are the two cases? First, ending with 0. Next, ending with the non-zero even numbers. Non-zero even numbers. I'll show you. 5-digit number. And this is a 5-digit number. So ending with 0. How many zeros we have? I have only 1 0. So I've taken 1 0. I've taken 1 0. Remaining how many? Remaining I have out of 9, I have 8 possibilities. 7, 6, 5. Okay. Now non-zero even numbers. What are the non-zero even numbers? I do have 2, 4, 6, 8. That means I have all the 4. I have all the 4. So there are 4 possibilities. This number can end either with a 2, 4, 6, 8. Out of the 4, any one number will come. But I have 4 possibilities. So out of 9, how many numbers remaining now? I still have 8. But out of 8, 0 cannot come here. So I have only 7. Still have 7. Next 6. Next 5. And these both answers will be added up. Whenever a problem is solved in multiple cases, all the cases will be added. Understood even number concept? You want me to repeat again with another example, or can I go to another question, another concept? Can I go to the next concept? The last one is element of numbers, that is range.
Yes, sir.
Range is one of the most tricky problems. For an example, using 0 to 5, I want to make a numbers which are greater than 1000 but less than 3000. I want to make a number which is greater than 1000 but less than 3000. So obviously it's a 4-digit number. So how many such numbers are possible which are greater than 1000 but less than 3000? That means the first number can start with either 1 or 2. The first position can start with either 1 or 2. I have only 2 positions. Totally given 0 to 5, that is totally 6 positions. Out of 6, the first position is already occupied. Now I have to have remaining 5, 4, 3. So totally how much? 120 numbers are possible. 120 numbers are possible. Now see. With repetition. This problem was without repetition. If the same question is asked that we needed numbers which are greater than 1000 but less than 3000. Greater than 1000 and less than 3000. In that case, then also it will start with 1 or 2. So 2 positions. Into with repetition means now out of totally 6, I can use the same number again. So 6, 6, 6. What is the answer? 432. But there is a small thing which you have to notice here, that as with repetition means 1000 and 3000 was not included because the question was greater than 1000 and less than 3000. But in this problem, in this 432 numbers, is 1000 included or not included? Anyone can you tell me? Out of 432 numbers, is 1000 included or not included?
Included.
Very good, because if the first position is 1, as I have considered as 1 and 2 in the first position, and the remaining 3, if all the 3 becomes 0, then 1000 is also included in this 432. That is why I have to subtract 1. My answer is 431 numbers only. Please remember, this is very, very important. Clear? My answer is 431, because out of 432, 1000 is also included, but actually it should not be included. Because if the first position is 1 and the remaining 3 are 3 zeros, then 1000 should not be considered. So I removed one number out of 432. My answer is 431 numbers. It's your turn now. My question is 0 to 7. Okay, 0 to 7, and I need greater than 10,000, less than 15,000. One by one, please tell me what should come. How many possibilities in the first position? How many possibilities in the first position? This is a problem of without repetition. Without repetition, 10,000 to 15,000, 0 to 7. What I should write? Very good, wonderful. Only one will come. What will come in the second position? How many possibilities will come in the second position? Harivardhani saying 5. 5 not possible.
6 possibilities.
How 6 possibilities?
0 to 5, sir.
0 to 5. I told less than 15,000 means the second number should not be 5, right? Correct? You understand
Yes,
my point?
sir.
And you cannot take 1 because 1 is already occupied in the first
4,
position.
sir.
4. Very good. What are the 4? 0, 2, 3, 4. I cannot take 1 and 5. I cannot take 1 and 5. Obviously, I cannot take 6 and 7. So I have only 4. And there is no other condition for the third position. So how many out of total of 8 already used to remaining 6, remaining 5, remaining 4? Because the condition depends only in the first 2 only. Remaining 3 will be easy. Is it clear now? Shall I proceed to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, answer the first question fast. Find the number of 4-digit numbers that can be formed from the digits 89670 without repetition. Please don't calculate. Just tell me the positions. 4-digit number that can be formed without repetition. No need to multiply and tell. Tell what will come in the first position. This is a problem of no condition. The first concept.
4 into 4 into 3 into 2.
Wonderful. 4, 4, 3, 2. The 96 is your answer. Because 89670, there are totally 5 possibilities. Out of the 5 possibilities, 0 should not come in the first position. So I will take 4. Still I have remaining 4, then 3, then 2. 96. Second question. How many numbers greater than 2000 and less than 4000 can be formed with the digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 without repetition? 4-digit number greater than 2000, less than 4000. What will come in the first position? Tell me fast. What happened? Starting with what will be the first position? Greater than 2000, less than 4000. 2, 4, 3, 2.
4 into 3 into 2.
Wonderful, very good. I did not check the chat box. 2, 4, 3, 2. Very good. Next question. Normally we say 4-digit number from 2035679 such that divisible by 5. So it will be divided in 2 cases. So it's a 4-digit number. First case, let us end with 0. Second case, end with 5. So if it is ending with 0, what are the positions in the four letters? What will be the 4 positions? Anyone? Post in the chat box. Totally, how many positions they given? Sorry?
6 into 5 into 4 into 1.
Yeah, correct. 6, 5, 4, 1. Next one, ending with 5. Ending with 5.
5 into 5 into 4 into 1.
5, 5, 4, 1. Cool. And both answers will be added up. Last question. A 5-digit even number using 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 0. 5-digit even number. Five-digit even number using 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 0. So divided into 2 cases. First case ending with 0. What will be the answer? Anyone? 65431 and 55431. No, it's wrong. First one is 65431. What about the next one? Because ending with 0.
55433.
5543. Next.
3.
Very good. 3. Because there are 3 non-zero even numbers except 4. It is given as 2, 6, 8. So there will be 3 possibilities in the unit digit. So 55433. And both answers will be added up. I hope everyone understood the concept of arrangement of numbers. Let's go to the most important one, that is arrangement of letters, where 100% you will find one question, 200% will find one question from arrangement of numbers. Sure. Arrangement of letters. You have totally 6 cases already. I've shown you. Arrangement of letters. You have totally 6 cases. Out of the 6 cases, if you ask me the most important one, most expected in the questions is first rank, then this one. These two are the most important one out of the 6 types of questions of arrangement of letters. Letters can be arranged by shuffling the positions. Okay, taking different positions, different conditions will be given to you. What I'm going to do now, that let us start with the 6th one, most important, rank. Basically, what do you understand by rank? Okay, let me show you what do you understand by rank. If I take a simple word like called as Delhi. Okay, I'll take a simple word called Delhi. Tell me if I arrange the positions of Delhi in an alphabetical order, what will be the first word? For I'm asking you, what is the first fifth word, fifth five letters word, which is arranged in an alphabetical order? It will be D E H I L. Is it correct? This is the first word which is in alphabetical order. I'm not asking the first letter. The first word, a five letter words. When Delhi is arranged in alphabetical order, the first word will be a D E H I L. What would be the next word? The next word will be D E H L I. The next word will be D E I L H. The next is D E I H L. The next one D E L H I. Next. Okay, I got my answer. Now see. So where is my answer of Delhi? My Delhi comes in the fifth position. That fifth position is called rank. The fifth position is called as rank. But this is a very easy question. A very easy question. We can easily find it out in the fifth. But sometimes they'll give you such kind of words where your answers will be in thousands. Thousands. Believe me, like I'll show you one word called optical. I want optical, but for that, what is the first alphabetical word? If I start with A, only with A, there are remaining 6 letters which will be arranged in 6 factorial. That means only with A, I have 720 different words which are starting with A itself. I have 720 different words which are starting only with A itself. After A, I have to start with C. Again, I will get another 720 words starting with C. Again, after C, I will go to I. Again 720. Again 720. At last, when I go to O, after O, immediately the after O, the second position will not be P. It will be OA. Again, some words with OA. Again, OC, OI. Oh my God, it will take thousands of thousands and also thousands of seconds of time also to do such type of question. That important is rank concept. Everyone, please tell me at least whether you understood what is rank. I'm not asking how to find the answer. At least did you understood what you mean by rank of a word? Is it clear or not? Rank of a word. Are you clear with what you mean by rank of a word? Okay. Now, before I started, I told you that in 2014, I have gotten a certificate of best training in PNC. Reason because I have identified, I invented so far in aptitude almost 364 shortcuts. Out of that, there was 3 shortcuts in permutation combination. Out of the 3, this one shortcut of rank, which I have discovered in 2014 itself, which is the shortest method to identify the rank. Now I'm asking you guys, do you want me to find out the rank using my method directly, or do you want me to show you the normal method then followed by my method? Do you want me to show the normal method what is given in books of finding the rank then followed by my method so you can compare both, or shall I tell you my method directly? Both? Okay, let's do both. I'll take a small word, okay? I'll explain you both. I'll take a word. I'll compare this word. So I want to find the answer of charm, and please listen carefully. I'll do it both methods. The first letter will start with C. Remaining how many letters I have? I have 4 letters. So only starting with C, I have 24 different words starting with C. Sorry. The first is A, 4 factorial, I have 24. So first the words will start with A where there are 24. After 24 words, the words will start with C, again I have 24. Now where is the answer? My answer is somewhere in this, within this 24. That means I have to split up the words of the starting with C, which are 24. What I will do, I'll make it 4 parts. What are the 4 parts? First C followed by A, then C followed by H, then C followed by M, then C followed by R. When C is followed by A, when these two letters are fixed in the first position, remaining there are 3 letters, that is H, R, M, which will be shuffled in 3 factorial. 3 letters, 3 factorial. N letters will be shuffled in N factorial. So again I have 6, 6, 6, 6. These 6, 6, 6, which makes 24. These 6, 6 only is making 24 words starting with C. Where is my answer of charm? My answer of charm is in the second position. That means I don't want to consider this thing. Now, to reach the second position of CH, I have to split what are the 6 words starting with CH. CHAMR is the first one. CHAARM is the second one. CHMRA is the third one. CHMAR is the fourth one. CHRAM is the fifth one. CHRM is the sixth one. Where is my answer? In the second one. Now find the final position. To reach this position, first I have to complete word starting with 24. So 24 plus. To reach the position of CH, I have to complete CA, which is 6. Then when I'm reaching CH, my answer is in the second one. My answer is 32. All of you, have you understood the normal method? I know it's very complicated. It's damn complicated. This is for 5 letter. Imagine for 7 letter. Imagine what will happen when the letters are repeating. Can I proceed to my shortcut now? Anyone want me to repeat the theoretical method again? Anyone want me to repeat the theoretical method again, or can I go with my method to solve this rank questions? Want me to repeat again? See, the first, to find where is charm located, I have to start the letters in the alphabetical order starting with A. So when A is in the first position, how many words I can make starting with A? The remaining 4 letters will be shuffled in 4 factorial. There will be 24 words starting with A. After completing the 24 words, again I will get the word starting with C. I cannot consider all the words starting with C because my answer is somewhere within the 24 only. So I've splitted up the word starting with C as words starting with CA, CH, CM, CR, considering the first 2 positions. I don't want to consider the word starting with CM and CR because I will have my answer before CM and CR itself. But to reach CH, I have to complete CA. When CE are fixed in the first position, the remaining 3 letters will be shuffled in 3 factorial. There are 6 words starting with CA. Now when I come down to CH, where again there are 6 words, when I have shown you all the 6 different words starting with CH, my answer is the second position. So to reach this position, I have to complete 24 words starting with A, 6 words starting with CA, then 2 words starting with CH. My answer comes down to charm is at the 32nd position. Is it clear, guys? Can I proceed with the shortcut now? Now see my method carefully. CHARM. Give the position of alphabets as like A is the first letter, C second letter, H third letter, M fourth letter, R fifth letter. Give the numbering depending on the position of the letters. A is the first letter, C second, H third, M4, R5. Now, below C, below the first letter, See this number 2. You have to see how many numbers are smaller than the 2 which fall in the right hand side of 2. Which fall in the right hand side of 2. Don't consider the left side. Only towards the right side. How many numbers are smaller than 2? There is only one number. How many numbers are smaller than 3, which again fall only in the right side? Don't look into the left side, only right side. How many smaller than 3? Smaller than 3 is only 1, because 2 falls in the left side. How many smaller than the 1? Normally there is nothing smaller than the 1, so 0. Less than 5, we have 4 in the right side. Less than 4, we don't have anything in the right side, so 0. Everyone understood the second step? Understood or not? The first position we have to find how many are smaller than 2 which are only to the right side of 2. We have 1. How many smaller than the 3? Right side of 3 we have 1. Smaller than 1 there is nothing. Smaller than 5 we have 4 in the right side. Smaller than 4 we don't have anything in the right side. After this, the third step. The third step is always a fixed one. Just start with 0 factorial from this side. 1 factorial. Always start with 0 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial. Now what we do, you have to multiply these two. Just to multiply, always multiply. 4 factor into 1, 24, plus 3 factor into 1, 6, 0, 1, 0. Add everything and finally add 1. Don't forget, always you have to add 1. Why I will tell you. 24 plus 6 plus 30 plus 1, 31. This means that there are 31 words now. After the 31, you will have the charm. That is why I'm adding 1, because I have to find the rank of charm. Because if you don't add 1, this 31 means that there are 31 words has been completed. You will have your next answer, charm, in the next word. That is why I'm adding 1 and your charm is in 30-second. Understood or not? And tell me, how is my method? How is the method? Is it good or not compared to the normal method? Anyone would like to give one more example of your own? Give me a 6 letter, 7 letter. I'll do it. Anyone would like to give me any own example for which I want me to calculate the rank? People are not even able to give me one question also to me. Plus 1. See, plus 1 I'm doing because if you don't do plus 1, 31, you will get 31. 31 means that there are 31 words completed and charm will come in the next position. So always you have to take the next position of the answer. So that is why, for the avoid confusion, I'm always adding plus 1. Okay, you will have your answer after 31 words. That means the next word will be the charm. That is what it is telling. 31 words are completed. The next charm will come. So I'm adding plus 1 to directly calculate the rank. If you don't add plus 1, you have to, what you have to do, whatever answer you will get, you have to take the next number, because the next one will be a charm. Anyone want me to give any word of your own? Yes or no? Or shall I take of it my own? Intelligent. If I solve this one, I'll get answer is big, very big one. It will need lot of time. In your exams, you will get maximum 7 letter. Don't worry, you will never get 8, 9 letter, because no one knows this shortcut. Imagine how you will solve 9 letter word with a normal method. Even the person who makes a question paper, they will give a question something which is possible 1 minute or maximum 2 minutes. Do you really think that 8 letter, 9 letter is possible with this normal method? Be practical, guys. Shall I do a 7-letter now? Shall we do a 7-letter word? Okay, let's do 7-letter word. Listen fast, we are already getting late. Give the position as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. After position, how many numbers are less than 5? Less than 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than 3, 2 and 1. Less than 2, only 1. Less than 1, 0. Less than 4, 0. 0 factorial, 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial, 5 factorial, and 6 factorial. Now just multiply. What is 6 factorial? 6 factorial is 720. 720 into 4, 2880. Plus 5 factorial, 120 to 4, 480. 4 factorial, that is 24 into 4, 96. 3 factorial, 6 into 2, 12. 2 factorial into 1, 2. Next 0, 0 and add plus 1. Your answer is 3471. 3470. First word will be optical. Everyone, is it clear or not for you? Is it clear or not? Have you understood, guys?
Yes, sir. Understood.
I'm giving you a question. Do this question and tell me the answer tomorrow. For repetition of words, I'll tell you in the next class. Calculate the answer for places, master. I need answer tomorrow session. Please write down the words places and master. You can do for any word whichever you want. Don't do for repetition. Repetition, as already the time is over. I'll tell you tomorrow session how to do for repetition words. As of now, calculate anything for non-repetition. And for me, I need the answers of places and master. And any other question which you want to do, you do it of your own. Clear? Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.